So, my final tips for you, top 10 employer relationship tips. One is to always involve the job seeker, whenever you can, whenever it's appropriate, but always involve them in the process. Oftentimes, they can sell themselves better than you can sell them. So you prep them and help them, but they can come in and do an informational interview with you. The ninth is always develop your features and benefits and always focus on the needs of the business for this. What are the features that we can offer you and what are the benefits? Develop the features and benefits for your services and then one for your candidate. So you have that asset and deficit list and then you have the features and benefits for your services, not your program. Identify your networks. Identify your personal networks, and not just yours, but your neighbors and your candidates. They all have people in their network that you can go to. Join and participate in business groups, because businesses are not going to come to us. We have to go to them. So get to know them. Go to business groups and events, even if it's just a matter of you being there and hearing what employers are saying. And for those people who are rather shy, then go there, have your glass of wine, and talk to people. Glasses of wine often open people up a little bit, and you're a little more likely to talk, right? The fifth is to develop a good elevator speech, and then practice your elevator speech on anybody who will listen. When I first developed my elevator speech, my husband was so sick of it that he could probably tell me what I said, but I wanted him to tell me from a different perspective. Does this make sense? Does this, would you want to talk to me more? And of course my husband said, no, I wouldn't want to talk to you more, but give it to people so that they can give you feedback. Involve the business before you actually need a job. So your job is about developing those relationships first so that you can then go back to a business and say, I have a candidate who I think will be perfect for your business. But develop that relationship before you need that job. So remember that elevator speech. You don't want to say, do you have job openings now? Because that's not what you're wanting right now. You're wanting to develop that relationship. Conduct those informational interviews with employers. Number 2 is really, really important. When I did a recent focus group with a group of employers, the one thing they said that set people apart from anybody else was sending handwritten thank you notes. Handwritten thank you notes are like the simplest thing to do, but it's a lost art. In fact, I asked the employers, so would an email thank you suffice? And they said, absolutely not. We get bombarded with emails every day, and to send an email thank you, that's fine. That's good, because at least you sent a thank you. But if you send a handwritten thank you note, and this is again a marketing tool. So if you have a handwritten thank you note with the logo of your company on the cover of the thank you note, and it says thank you on it, now that person sees your business again. And then inside they see a simple message, handwritten, saying thank you so much for the tour. Or it was really nice to meet with you last week at this Business After Hours event. But sending that handwritten thank you note is so, so important. It will set you up from everybody else that employer has met with. And then my first and number 1 top 10 list is to never give up. Is to be the mouse, think creatively, wear the helmet, get the cheese, but don't give up, because employer relationships are so important, and what we do is so important to help the business community.